Hello there. Welcome to my channel, Easy English with Alicia. And today we are going to learn numbers from 1 to 1 million. I'm going to teach you how to read the numbers all the way to 1 million and how to pronounce them correctly, like a native speaker. Let's start from the very beginning with the numbers from 1 to 20. So let's get started first with the numbers from 1 to 20. So listen carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so let's practice that. Let's put those numbers with some objects, like the objects from our first lesson. So, let's look here. What do you see? 1 house. You try. Very good. 1 house. What about this? 2 glasses of water. 2 glasses of water. Why don't you try? Great job. And this one. 3 friends. 3 friends. Give it a try. Very good. And let's do another one. 4 books. 4 books. Great job. Let's try 5. 5 friends. 5 friends. Your turn. Very good. 6. 6 glasses of water. 6 glasses of water. Very good. Now let's try 7. 7 books. 7 books. Your turn. Very good. Let's look at number 8. 8 houses. 8 houses. Give it a shot. Very good. That S at the end, houses, is a little tricky, but you've got it. Number 9. 9 glasses of water. 9 glasses of water. Try it out. Very good. And number 10. 10 friends. 10 friends. Good job. So there we counted from 1 to 10, including things. Now, I want us to look a little closely at after 20. What happens after 20? So you've got 20, and then 21, and then 22, 23, 24, 25. 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. And the following numbers continue much the same. So let's count by tens. So let's count by tens to get to 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So we've counted to 100 using tens. But what goes in between 30 and 40? So you've got 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. And after 40 to 50, the same type of counting. 41, 42, and so forth. After 50, 50 to 60, the same. 51, 52, ending with 59, and then 60. From 60 to 70, the same setup. 61, 62, 69, 70. 70 to 80, the same. 80 to 90, the same. Now 90 to 100, we end with 99 and then goes to 100. And what after 100? After 100, you have 101, 102, 103, and so forth. And then after 100, we've got 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, and 1,000. So as we move forward to bigger numbers, we've gotten to 1,000, and 1,000 is much like 100. After 1,000 comes 2,000, 3,000, and so forth. And so I'm going to explain in detail the places of the numbers and what we call them and how we can read these numbers all the way to 1 million. It's not as complicated as you think. In fact, I think you'll find it quite easy. But we are going to practice, practice, practice. So first, let's go ahead and look at that explanation on how to read big numbers. Okay, so let's look at the breakdown of numbers. Okay, so first let's look at this place. This number is in the ones place. And so this long number, this 0 here is a 0 in the ones place. Next, we have the tens. And then hundreds. The hundreds place. So ones, tens, hundreds. So let's say we're looking at a number. Let's read this number. This number is read 134. 134. Some people add an and. 134. Or you can also read it 134. So let's look at a bigger number. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. This number is read 1,111. Let's add another number. This is 10,000. This number is read 11,111. If we go one more, this one would be 100,000. How to read this number? 111,111. And if we go one more, now we're in million. 1,111,111. Okay, so I have this big number here, and I want to explain further how we read big numbers. So, first one, actually let's just show the whole thing. We've got 7 in the ones place, so 7. Then we have 6 in the tens place, which equals 60. Then we have 5 in the hundreds, 500. Then we have 4 in the thousands, 4,000. We have 3 in the 10,000s, 30,000. 2 in the 100,000s, 200,000. We have 1 in the million, 1 million. So how do we read this number? 1,234,567. So this is how we read a number this large, and it goes further. If we add 2 more numbers here, we'll be in the 100 million. And then beyond that, we go on to billion. We'll do that in a more advanced class. But I wanted to make sure you knew how to read numbers, whether it be 7, 67, 567, 4,567, 34,567, 234,567, or 1,234,567. Okay, let's do some practicing together. What number is this? This number is 25. 25. Your turn. Very good. Okay, let's look at this number. What number is this? This number is 143. 143. Your turn. Very good. Okay, let's do a bigger number. What number is this? This number is 2,212. 2,212. You give it a try. Very good. Let's go bigger. What's this number? This number is 10,407. 10,407. Try it out. It's a long one. Good job. Let's go bigger. How do we say this number? 511,202. 511,202. Try it out. Very good. Okay, let's go to the biggest. The biggest number of class today is this one. 1,783,407. 1,783,407. That's a long one. Give it a try. Very good job. So today we practiced all these big numbers. And now we're going to have a little test. So listen carefully or read carefully.
Okay, so now I want you to read these numbers, write out the answer, and leave it down in the comments. You have 1 minute to write out these answers, and then I'm going to show the answers. So let's get started. $4,895. 25,987. 57. 703,265. 7,348,092. 326.
So now I want to focus a little bit on pronunciation and how to make you sound like a native when you're reading numbers. So, number 10. 10 is simple. You have the n. 10. When we get into numbers after 10 and between 20, you have 11, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14. So there's a lot of air moving. 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 19, 20. So those teens are a little tricky. With all the air that's moving through our mouth and our teeth, it helps us create that sounds that we need for 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And so the first few numbers, 11, have that 11, 12, and then you move into the 13, 14, those sounds. So that's a focus on 11 to 20. Now the next number that I feel like could be a little tough would be 30. So many times we see the spelling of 30 and we think, ooh, 30. No, We don't have to say that with a T. It's 30, like a D. So 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 30. It's like we're saying a D instead of a T. So 30, 37, 38, 39. And that TH in 30 is that you feel the air 30 when you say the word 30. So 30 is a challenging one, but now you know the trick. Don't say the T, say it like a D. Another trick to pronunciation is focusing on those consonants. Let's look at this number. 16. Do you hear that? 16 is very different from 60. 60 has a D sound. So 16, 60. Let's try the next one. 17, teen. 70, d. 17, 70. Let's try the next one. 18, 80, d. 80, d. 18, 80. Let's try the next one. 19, 90, d. 90. 19, 90, d. So those are some words that sound very similar, but they're completely different numbers. And there you have it. In today's class, we learned how to say numbers from 1 to 1 million. And in another video, you can actually count along with me as I count all the way to 100. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, and also please let me know your favorite number, or maybe a number that's hard for you to pronounce. I'd love to help you sound more confident and more native, especially when reading numbers. Go ahead and leave us a comment below, and I'll see you in the next video.